Emin Sacrament.
What was his name?
A little bit of philosophy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the year 2024. So let's get into Chi Sau here, Isaiah, 6th student grade. Yeah, we got matching jackets today. All right, no stepping yet, right? I'm gonna get my stance on so my legs are working. And then if I push into Isaiah, his turn is right there, up high. All right, and we're gonna try to get as tight as we can get. Section 1, Isaiah. Nice. Oh, man. So now, whoa! That's like pure student grade, Sunim Tao. Nice. He's not using any of that, right? And then if I like pull on him, he could do the flying penguin. I just pull his stance right into me. Yeah. You know that nails. All right, 6th student grade. Now I had a step. He has a nice deep turn. So in Chum Q, I'm going to try to, he can turn. We're going to simulate perfection. I'm on the beam. As he comes at me, I stay on the beam. He had to hit me because I was beam perfecting, right? I stay on the beam. If he comes into me, turning, and I hit down, and then he's going to stay on the beam too. So we have an I beam, capital I, the pure swing position. All right, thank you. And now 6th student grade again. And 7th student grade. 8th student grade. Nice. Let me hit me on that one too. So back to Sifu Joe Hans video, and for all my Wing Chun friends at home, let's turn that Professor Lung Ting Wing Chun hat around. This is only going to work if I maintain this, and I maintain, if you want to have 3 center lines. So if we're in Chi Sau to communicate with you, but whatever it is, and I'm keeping my, I'm going to call it my Jing, Isaiah. I keep my Jing on, and then he passes my hands and goes low, and as I push on his shoulders, right? When I go like this, I didn't do it explosively, so I'm balancing on this foot. By adjusting the angles, thank you. In that moment, my erect posture stays erect. So my shape, when I go like this and someone's blasting into me and I push, I don't do a bend over. There's none of this stuff in Wing Chun. When I push, I go like this, backwards. And when I line my center line, I didn't do target, and it's pushing me, it's supporting me, and I go back. So just push into me, Isaiah, and I can do a Wing Chun adduction, and then I can turn just for energy mechanics, right? So I get this kind of thing going, right? And then if I choose to release it with a turn, right, in that first moment, I've succeeded in taking that energy and coming straight over this way. And I set him up because I told him just push straight so he wouldn't have his Chi Sau reaction mess up my demo. Thank you, Isaiah. So the idea is I'm going to fight, and if anything goes lower than me, my hands go down like this into this move from the Sunim Tao. Ed Moss has changed it to be where the bones come out a little better. This is more of a stretch for health. So as I come out, maybe I go for this, and then if I feel like they've dropped, my hands move down to meet them. Yep. Nice one, Isaiah. And then in this case, I step back to make some space, and we're here. And just to hold, is your back feel good? You're pretty strong. So I got my arms extended because he went way down there, and I just used center line. And then since we stopped, I come back up. We stopped there. If he had have scooped me at all, that was my next way to go. And then he could pick me up because he's strong, right? He could pick me up and throw me really far. Maybe. Set that up again, Isaiah. Get down there, right? So, brah. So here he could pick me up, right? Because I didn't get my full hands extended. He's got me really good around the waist. In slow motion. If I have this, though, I got to away from him so I can set it up right. If I got this extended, he wanted here, but the pow, yeah, he wanted that, but the pow makes them... We'll go to the ground. There you go, Isaiah. So we're going to land in the ground position somewhere with the goal is to push them down here. Right? I don't know how anybody else, what does everybody else say when you're trying to set up each other's grappling and all of a sudden the guy's going like this? What does everybody else do? Some magical thing other than what I just said. Push the guy away and get your feet a little back, right? So you push the guy down, right? And you get your feet out of the fucking way. So if Isaiah just does adduction from there, yeah, you can lean on me, Isaiah. I'm strong. And then bring your elbows into Man Sau Wu Sau with your adduction, right? And your lower elbow, right? I don't see how it's any different. And then I'll do some. So then the other one is they're not as good, or we're a little more good. We're a little less good than they are good at grappling. Whatever it is, they get to here, right? Or here. And then we have, as we're coming down, it's where that famous elbow to the back comes from, right? It's a nice massage at that grade. So, he's tried to do this first, right? So I'm in here, and he's tried that. But I got farther under, so this came down first usually, and then you go, oh, okay, and then the elbow only has to go up 2 inches and come back, oh, bam, bam, right? Now, I even have a picture where I follow the guy down, and Tommy, remember? And I do this all dramatic, bop. I have a picture like that. But I did that to a walk-in challenger in front of all his friends and before cell phones, unfortunately. And it was sort of friendly, but I didn't, like Isaiah does, I didn't expect a wrestler to go give me that much space, right? So I'll do it to Isaiah because he wasn't there. Isaiah's me, and the guy was a fit, younger than me, flashy, we won't say MMA guy because that wasn't really a thing yet. But he went for the whole whoop, and he went all the way down to the ground, right? He went down, and he got a hold of a leg or something, and I just caught him up as he went by, and I did a Wing Chun turn, and I think I had him jammed. This thing didn't work, and I just did this whole thing on his neck. As he's like lifting up, I was just on his neck looking at all his friends like, tell him what this looks like. And they all were like, oh, wow. He's like, yes, y'all had your leg. And he looked at his friends, and then they were all like, not that one. He was like on your neck. And then it's always, well, I think my neck can take that. And I'm like, well, I think my Yobker can handle your single leg, huh? If that's our level of communication, poop in my hand and throw it out.
If I left, then it made no sense. And you tell your friends and they hold your hands. Baby, never mind, 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 never mind. What if I left, then it made no sense. And you tell your friends and they hold your hands. Baby, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind.